coming at you with a plan with me. In my planner, my Aura Style A5 Wide Cloud, I am using the Casper kit from my shop, and this is my last Halloween spread for 2021, and I wanted to use my favorite out of all of the Halloween releases this year, which was Casper. For foil, I did pull out this purple foil. I don't remember exactly what I called it, but I ended up not using it, and I only ended up using the silver. I don't know. I just kind of like was going with the flow, and by the time that I was ready to pull the purple in, I was like, I got a lot of silver going on, so I ended up not using it anyways, which I'm pretty sure that the reason why my weeks were messed up the last 2 weeks, if you didn't watch those plan with me's, I used the wrong kits on the wrong week, and that was because I had second thoughts about my foil choice, which was initially silver for this kit, and I wanted to add the purple in, and then I started looking at all my kits, and then I think it went downhill, and then my kits got all messed up, so I didn't end up even using that foil, and it was all for nothing for my kits to be messed up. But it is okay. We can all have a planner fail every once in a while, and I am slowly getting over it. So with this week, I did use some Sadie Stickers bottom washi overlay. I normally do a split washi moment, but I thought that this looked really cool all together, and with the bottom washi pattern, I thought it looked really nice as well. And then for the bougie boxes or underlays, I used the Plannahannah spider ones. I don't remember exactly what they were called. But yeah, I used those because I thought that that would be something cool, since I was doing kind of a spider vibe with this kit, because it kind of is like a spooky haunted house kind of situation. But I just love Casper. It's definitely probably one, I don't even know, one of my top 5 favorite Halloween movies. Even though it's not I guess specifically Halloween, but I guess is it? Yeah, kind of. I don't know. But I definitely wanted to use this kit because it's so cute. So let's go ahead and just start talking about the weeks, because I probably will get distracted and talk slow at some point, and I'll need to catch up. So if I start early, there's a better chance that that won't happen. So on Monday, I put in that Theo slept good. If you watch my plan with me for the last week, we had started sleep training him again. His sleep has it was always so good, and it never required any thought or effort. And then all of a sudden it got really bad, and then we just kind of left it and just kind of dealt with it. But then we were all right, we gotta do change something, because we did have our baby moon thing, and realized it wouldn't work with the in-laws whenever they need to watch him whenever the baby comes, watch both of the boys. Bennett's just easier, obviously, because he's older. So we decided we needed to do something about it. And it only took maybe 4 days of hard work, and not the perfect sleep on our end. But I mean, we weren't having perfect sleep anyways, so it wasn't too bad. And we got him on a perfect schedule. Now he sleeps through the night, basically 12 hours, which is perfect. And it's just so much easier. And it's funny because either way, I'm not sleeping through the night. Last night, it's November 22nd, so the week of Thanksgiving. Last night I woke up, I think, at least 8 times before 2:30, because I had to pee. Well, it's not, I don't think it's actually that I have to pee. I think the baby gets really annoyed in certain positions, and then if I don't turn over, she just continuously kicks me until I'm awake. And then turning over when I'm laying down, for some reason with this baby, is a real task. So I heave, and then by the time that I heave, everything's all zhuzhed up, and I'm I have to pee now. So I literally am waking up every 45 minutes to have to reposition and then have to go pee. It's a whole thing. I am so tired. I am so excited for her to be out, and even if she sleeps 2 or 3 hour stretches, I think my quality of sleep's gonna be so much better. I'm used to it. We did that with Bennett for ever, years, a year and a half at least. So I'm just ready. I'm just I just want a baby out of me, because I'm just so uncomfortable all the time. We'll stop complaining about it now. But that's my update. So Theo slept good, and then we got Burger King and Starbucks for breakfast, and we played outside for a while. It's been so nice out. It's so nice out right now. The boys are actually outside playing while I'm doing this voiceover. It's beautiful out. It's like, I don't know, like maybe like 60 degrees or something like that. 66 degrees. It's just perfect. It's been perfect. I'm so in love with this weather. And then we cuddled all as a family together in bed. And I think we watched a movie because we were having our windows inside the house tinted. So they were tinting the playroom windows, which there's like one of the walls is basically all windows in the playroom. So, and the sun shines directly in and it gets really hot in there. So we had the windows like tinted. They don't really look tinted. It's just like this like tint thing that like keeps out some of the sunlight, but like mostly it's for like thermal something. I don't know. But we had that done and it actually works really well. It's not as like super hot and like blinding in there for most of the day. So we cuddled in bed while they did that. And then for dinner, I had Zoes this night and we watched 90 Day the Other Way. On Tuesday, Theo did not have a good night this night. He was definitely a mess. And then me and Bennett decided to go on a date to IKEA. I don't remember what I needed exactly. I don't remember. I wanted to get something and I don't remember. I think it was like I was going to order it online, but it was like $20 or something to deliver it. And I was like, IKEA is not that far away. Bennett hasn't ever he's been to IKEA, but we haven't went like just me and him as like a little date. But we decided to go for like lunch there and we got like the meatballs and it was a little bit of an early lunch. So I don't think like either of us were like, I don't know. It wasn't like lunchtime yet. Or maybe it was after lunch. I don't remember. Maybe it was after lunch. I don't know. I don't know what the point of the part of that story is, but I got us like an adult meatballs and like mashed potatoes and then broccoli. And then I ordered like, you can order extra meatballs. And I ate maybe like 3 or 4 of the meatballs, which is basically like the extra portion. And Bennett ate an adult sized portion of meatballs and like almost all of the mashed potatoes. So basically I had like 3 meatballs and like the broccoli, which is like fine by me. I was just so impressed that he ate so many of those meatballs and he was like so into it. And we like just walked around IKEA and he loved it. And he wanted to get the snake plushie that they have because he has like the dinosaurs. So we needed to get the snake and he was just so good. So we got that. And then whenever we came home, we just played outside with the boys because again, beautiful weather. And then we watched 90 Day Bears all at night. On Wednesday, I had a doctor's appointment, just like your basic normal. They go in, check the heartbeat, measure your belly, and you're out. And then we went to Costco because I wanted to pick up. Thanksgiving, we're doing it so easy this year, y'all. Like, I ain't trying to, like, do anything, like, impressive or fancy. It's called Easy Street this year. It's called I'm 9 months pregnant and I don't want to. So we had tried 2 different, like I'm not going to call it, like instant turkey, where it's like you don't have to like buy a raw turkey and cook it. So we tried one that was like Jenny O from Amazon that's like frozen, which was good. But Costco has one that is pre-sliced and it's actually easier than the frozen one. It's not frozen and it tastes so good. Like obviously, like, you know, we're not cooking a turkey from scratch, so it's not going to be that good. But it was really, 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 really good, like flavorful. I don't remember what the brand is, but I mean, I don't think they probably have that many like sliced turkey, like you're thinking Thanksgiving kind of vibes. So we wanted to pick up one of those. And then we probably just picked up a bunch of other random stuff. I remember some of the things we picked up. We picked up like the like cookies, or are they like butter cookies or something in the tins? They had those. We picked up some books for the kids for Christmas. My kids love books. Like if they just got books for Christmas, I think they'd be pretty happy. Like maybe books and like one other toy. But like Bennett, I think most used things are Legos and books. So we picked up a bunch of different books from Costco because they had so many different like cool books. And I think we got, what else did we get? I don't remember. I don't know. It's been a while. I feel like I can imagine the cart, but I don't remember. Anyways, I'm so thirsty. I played outside some more, you know, the normal. And then I put in that this day Theo finally said mama, This kid says Bennett, like clear as day Bennett. He says pop pop. He says daddy. He says cookie. He says hi. He says hold you. Uh, he says lots of stuff, lots of phrases too, but he would not say mama at all. I think he was just trolling me, honestly. He just would say everything, but he called basically everyone daddy, like that he didn't say the name. So basically daddy was daddy, and then there's pop-pop, which was grandpa, Bennett, which was Bennett. But me and Nick's mom just got like daddy number 2, I guess. He still doesn't say grandma though, so he's definitely still trolling her. But he says everything else. He says cheese. He says pizza. He said Starbucks one time, and I mean, for sure, knows his favorite word. He says so much stuff, but he finally said mama. It's so cute. Definitely worth the wait, because whenever he says it, I'm just like, oh my God, you melt my heart. He's just so cute and chunky, and I just want to squish him. I definitely get like massive cute aggression around Theo, because he's just like so cuddly and chunky, and I just, it's terrible. But then we had Longhorn for dinner, which I always mention how like Longhorn, like I just like a baked potato and a side salad. Sorry if you hear kids in the background, but they're playing outside, so like it's not like super far away. So you might hear them, you might not, but I don't know. Like in my office, it's construction. In here, it's like kids playing outside, and I'm never gonna win. And by the time that it's like nighttime and like everything's settled down, like I'm ready to close my eyes. It's not gonna happen for me. And then we just played up in the playroom with the boys, and then I had to clean up the house that night. On Thursday, we went to Nick's parents' house, and Nick and I just like cuddled on the couch while the boys just ran around and wreaked havoc at my in-laws. They love doing it. My in-laws, it's like no rules. Like they just like run around and move all their toys everywhere and just do all kinds of stuff. So we just like relaxed, and then we played outside with them at my in-laws. And then later on that day, Bennett and I went to Target, and at night, Nick and I watched Queen Pins, which is like, it's like a coupon movie with Kristen Bell, and I don't remember who else is in it. I don't know. So basically, it's a whole day later. It was getting kind of loud outside, and Nick was bringing the boys in, so I was like, all right, I'm just going to pause it, and I'll do it later at night. And then I got tired, and here we are. It's 24 hours later. But we are going to finish this voiceover because I have videos to edit and they need to get done. So on Friday, I put in that I was up early this morning, and then I cuddled Bennett and watched Ghostbusters and fell asleep. I felt really sick this day, so I just kind of took it easy. Then I hung out with the boys for a while, and this day, Theo said cookie for the first time. So I mentioned before that he says cookie, which this was just like a while ago. It's like been a month basically since this spread. But he said cookie, and it was super, super cute. And now I think that's like one of his top 5 favorite words, because he loves cookies. He is like a sweets guy. Loves his cookies. Loves anything. Basically like strawberries, bananas, cookies. Yeah, he's a cutie. And then I took a bath and watched Welcome to Plathville. On Saturday, I had Starbucks for breakfast, and then Nick went to like an event type thing with our neighbor, so I hung out with the boys all day and just, I don't know, what do we even do? I moved around the playroom because I've been wanting to do that for a while. It's hard to explain, but we have this like entertainment center that has these like drawers, and Theo is constantly getting like his finger stuck in it, or he'll like climb in the drawers or whatever. So I had bought locks, like baby locks, on Amazon, so I installed those. I moved all the furniture around in the playroom so that it worked like a little bit better. We have like nuggets. Like if you don't know what a nugget is, it's like the coolest thing this year, I think. Or maybe like, I think we got ours technically last year, and it took a while to come up, but they're basically like foam play things that you can like make into things. They're like huge. So we have 2 of them, and it just like never, like the way that it was set up in the playroom just wasn't working. So I moved all that stuff around. I kind of like slid everything, so I wasn't like doing any lifting. It was more just sliding stuff around on the floor. Bennett helped me a lot with like moving the rugs and stuff. But yeah, we did that, and then I think we just like hung out. I built stuff with the Nugget for them to do, like looked up stuff on YouTube. And then I think Theo took a nap. Me and Bennett cuddled while he played Mario probably. Yeah, just straight chilling. And then it just was super tired then. It was a long day of like cleaning and stuff like that. And then I put in that we had super loud neighbors. They're not technically our neighbors, but it's like, it's not even in our community, but like it was the loudest party I've ever heard in my entire life. It had to have been like 100-person rager. It was like across, like it's far away, but it was so loud that I could hear it inside my house. But like, it's just ridiculous how far away it was. And we could hear like crystal clear what songs they were listening to in our house. I just wish I could draw you like a map, because you'd be like, you could hear, yeah, it's just wild. And also it was like colder, and it, like I always say, like sound travels like more in the cold. But somebody was having a Halloween party. It was so loud. It was like so hard to sleep. I actually ordered extra sound machines this night because I was like, when the baby comes, if there's like parties like this, I'm literally gonna lose my mind. But yeah, I went till I think like 1:30 in the morning. They were playing music and like screaming and but it was like I said, it was nowhere near us, like nobody that we know, but it was just so next level. And they were doing fireworks too, but I cannot stand the 4th of July and Halloween when it comes to parties and things like that. I'm just such like an old lady. I just like am like, bah humbug, like please don't, like, or just like do it till like 10 or like 11 the latest. But like it was 1:30 till they stopped, and I was just like, I'm pregnant, I'm like over it, I have kids. But yeah, that's Andrea complaining, but it was just a wild night. Then on Sunday it was Halloween. We didn't do anything like really that intense on Halloween. We haven't really ever. I don't honestly, like, I like Halloween, but I don't really love Halloween. Like, I'm a Christmas person, and it's not even like Halloween's even anywhere close. I don't think there's anything. I love the boys' birthdays. I don't really care about my birthday, Nick's birthday, whatever. The kids' birthdays and Christmas are like my jam. And yeah, so Sunday was Halloween, and we gave the boys their boo baskets. So I did like boo baskets, which are kind of like Easter baskets, where you put like, I had like books in there, and what else did I even have in there? Like one of those pop-it things. They love those. These like skeleton dogs from the dollar spot. Some like kinetic sand by Crayola that was in the dollar spot. Some socks, a shirt each. But it was super cute. And then Nick and I went to work this day. We usually go to work on Sundays too. I print labels and like organize the order station for Kirsten, and so she could do that first thing Monday morning because she gets in really, really early. And then Nick usually just does anything. Did I end up changing that? Or is they both just on the same side? Okay, move it. Cool. And then Nick just does anything I need him to do, whether it's like restock my label area or cut paper or clean, or sometimes Kirsten needs him to look at a printer or whatever it may be, need him to carry some stuff upstairs, whatever it is. Or he'll have to like run in and do something, or he'll just go get me lunch. So it's just our little like almost date time, which is like funny because it's basically just going to work. But my in-laws were over here and watched the Kidders, and they always love that because they love hanging out with Grammy and Grandpa. And then we went to Target on the way home. Probably needed like chocolate milk and bananas and yogurt, which is like the necessities around here. Chocolate milk for the morning, bananas for Theo because he needs at least one banana a day or he loses it, and then yogurt. My kids love yogurt. It's just like if you let them, they'd probably just eat like boxes of yogurt. Then I did take a nap when I got home. I was like really tired and like just didn't feel like super great this week. Yeah, it all hit me. And then we played outside with the boys for a while because again, it was just so beautiful this week, and it's been so nice. It's even today, it's like a little chillier today, but it's like 67. Was it 60 something before whenever I said earlier in this video? It's just so nice out. Like I like have all this stuff to like do my hammock, and I'm doing it basically, it's like almost like permanent, but obviously and nothing's really permanent. But instead of like buying like a hammock stand like I've had in the past, I think it ended up being cheaper. We bought these like metal poles that my father-in-law is gonna like cement in the ground and put the metal poles in, and then I'll have the hammock, and then I can take the hammock down, because hammocks, like, they can like be bug area, like they just bugs just are like, oh cool, this is here, let me just like build a nest of for my children on it. I'm really excited for my hammock, but it's not up yet. But it'd be a perfect hammock day. We dressed up for Halloween and just kind of like hung out. I was Queen Poppy, and Bennett was King Gristle Jr., which was hilarious. And then Nick was like a Ghostbuster guy, and Theo was the Puffed Man. And then Nick's parents dressed up as Trolls characters. Nick's mom dressed up as Queen Barb, which is Bennett's like favorite character. And then Nick's dad dressed up as the blue guy. I don't remember what his name is, like something with a B, I think. But we just dressed up just to like do something fun with the kids, and we took pictures and just kind of ran around. And then we ended the night watching 90 Day the Other Way. So that is everything for this video. I hope that you liked it, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!